Hello everyone, I'm Kayla. This is Flosstube number 29, although it might as well be Flosstube number 1 because I've been gone for nearly 10 months. Sorry about that. All is well. So yeah, let's just get into it. Kind of feel like I haven't done this before. If you hear the dog walking around, sorry about that. He's a puppy, so yeah. Okay. What should I do? Let's see. So the last time I filmed the Flosstube was August, end of August, I think, right before we started school. And now we have just finished our school year this past Friday. So it's not that I wasn't crafting at all, although there were bouts of not crafting very much. It was just, I don't know. I just couldn't get my head around it, couldn't get excited to do a Flosstube. This year was good. The school year was good, but there were times when it was not so good, so, and a little stressful. So I don't know. That's just how it went down. I'm just going to give you a brief couple of minutes update since I've been gone so long. And then I will show you stitching. So it won't be long, I promise. So let's see, end of September, early October, we got a puppy. His name is Sully. And he is an American bully, and he's really sweet. It's also, I forgot how much work a puppy was. Oh, there, you can kind of see him. He's kind of big. I mean, he's like 70 something pounds now. Right, Sully? Come here. Hi, baby. You can't see him now. Oh, he's so sweet. He's a good boy. But yeah, it's like having a toddler, especially at first, again, you know. So there was not much crafting happening when we first got him. As far as the other animals, the cats are good, the chickens are good. Let's see, with the kids are great. Liam just finished 6th grade and Amy just finished 4th, so he'll be going to 7th and Amy in 5th grade next year, which is so exciting. Liam's on a paintball team now, so that's a big weekend commitment usually. He just had a tournament last weekend. And they did great. It was their first time playing as a team. And they won a few points. So, yeah. Amy is in theater now. She, in this winter to spring, did Wizard of Oz with a children's theater group that's pretty local to us. And it was awesome. They got to perform 4 days in a row. And it was really, actually, I was very impressed. It was better than I thought it was going to be. Not that I thought it was going to be bad, but it was like enjoyable to watch. And Amy was, let's see, she was Nico, which is the leader of the winged monkeys. And she was apple tree number 1, which is a speaking part. That's the one that gets mad at Dorothy for picking an apple. And she was an Ozian, so that's someone who just like, you know, dances. And she was also held the shutter while there was the tornado and she ran around like being the shutter. It was really cute. So yeah, she'll be definitely doing another play when there is one available to do. Right now it's mostly summer camps because summer's coming here. Let's see. So yeah, I have been stitching a decent amount. I went through a few months where I didn't stitch at all a couple of times. Once when we got Sully, and the other time just, I was knitting a lot, frankly. It was cold and I just wanted to knit. So I should probably do a knitting update video separate from this one. That's what I'll have to do because there's a lot to talk about there. But I've picked stitching back up. So it's been, you know, a while. Yeah, what else to talk about? Yeah, I guess that's basically it. Those are the highlights, Cliff Notes version. If you can see, I mean, I usually have a red face, but I have some poison ivy that is healing. It's not so bad today. So yeah, just ignore that, even though I just pointed it out. Okay, stitching. And also Amy's going to have her own segment later when she wakes up. It's a little early right now because she's been stitching as well, which is exciting. So I have a couple newly finished objects. One thing is very small and it's maybe not that exciting to you guys, but last night I stitched this little KG. It's just a simple, you know, shape with kind of tutti frutti summer colors and black background on a scrap of linen. This is actually already my new Instagram photo and my new photo on my YouTube channel, like icon. I don't post very much on Instagram. I do hope to get better. I actually need to, if I'm going to ever sell patterns or anything. I need to participate in social media a little bit better. But anyway, I'm not very active on Instagram, so it would make sense if you don't follow me or see anything I post, because I hardly ever post. But previously my icon was a little, like, I paid for, cheaply paid for, and made, like, designed a little logo on a website that I could use, and it was okay, but I didn't really love it. I don't know. So I took that down and just had like a picture of me and the dog for a little bit. But really, my count when I post is going to be mostly stitching, and I do hope to sell my own design someday. So I kind of wanted a picture that I liked. So that's why I did this. So yeah, whenever I do have a pattern to share, this will likely be on it. And of course, it was so simple and quick to do that I can easily change the colors or change the design at some point whenever I feel like it. But for now, that's my little logo, design, whatever. That's that. It was just with random DMC. I know 713 was the orange. The purple and the pink were unlabeled ones that I probably got from the thrift store. And then obviously black 310. So, and then my other very recent finish was the Folk Bird Needle Book. This is by Not Forgotten Farm. I bought this from her Etsy. I couldn't find it anywhere else. And this is from the January, February, March 2014 Little Stitches Handwork Club. I've talked about it before when I had started it. This I saw on Amy Loves Toads. I have to watch her again. I also didn't watch Flosstube for a while. I don't know what my deal was. Anyway, Amy Loves Toads did this, stitched this, and I love it. So, yeah, I made my own. I haven't fully finished it yet. But I used the called for DMC colors, and this is on Weeks Dye Works Gray, 36 count. That's just a little loose thread. Yeah, the margins are pretty small over here. I don't know why I did that, but it'll be fine. I am sewing it into a needle book anyway, so I'll just use 1/4 inch seam allowance. It'll be fine. I love that little bird so much. It's so, so, so cute. I'm really happy it's done. I almost want to give myself allowance to start a bunch of new things, but I also have a model or two to stitch and 1,000 whips. So probably shouldn't, but I will show you some whips I do want to start at some point soon. Okay, so anyway, that's my little birdie. And on the back, you'll see the inside of her needle book. In the model, she used blue wool felt in the shape of eggs. So I'm thinking I will do that, but I might also have a felt flap in there as well, just to hold more needles, you know. But yeah, Folk Bird Needle Book all done. Yay! Let's see. I also do have a couple of fully finished objects. One for sure you haven't seen, and the other ones you saw as finishes. But I don't think I showed them to you once I finally fully finish them. And it's very, very simple fully finishes. Okay, so this is Ex-Ghoulfriend. These are from the pattern Ex-Ghoulfriend by Lindy Stitches. I used all the called for colors. I think most of it was specialty floss. And then there might have been a few DMCs. I actually don't have the pattern down here with me, sorry. But I just finished them as pillows with a corduroy, like a small thin corduroy backing. And I was going to do trim, but I don't know, for some reason I just like how simple it is. I'm sure many people would not agree with me, but I am enjoying the simplicity of this. These have been done for a while, but I love her face. I don't know if Steph from Lindy Stitches still sells this as a paper pattern. I think she still has the PDF on her website. Which, by the way, have you seen how much she expanded her offerings? She's selling a lot, like she expanded her store a lot, which is exciting for her. I think her hubby's working with her now full time, so she's been able to expand and not just sell like her patterns, which was awesome that she was doing that anyway. But anyway, I'm happy for her. I think that's awesome. So yeah, my fully finished ex-school friend. It's a little rumpled here. I probably should have stuffed it more, but it just sits back there for now, so it's fine. No one else in my life cares that it's rumpled at the bottom. I'm the only one that cares. I love it though. And then this is my most exciting fully finished. This I finished in the fall once I started stitching again after we got the dog. And this is Worthy Brown by Carriage House Samplings. I stitched this on 36 count vintage country mocha, and I used all of the called for DMC. These little diamonds, they're half cross stitch and half satin stitched. Yeah, like late fall, probably mid-November is when I finish this. And the frame is a burl wood frame that I got from pictureframes.com. And I framed it myself, so it's not perfect, but I find it a little cost prohibitive to get things professionally framed, so I just do it myself. I really, really love this. It hangs up in our, we call it a pub room. It's really just like the walk-through room between our dining room and living room that's next to the kitchen. Yeah, she's very pretty. And did I say it's by Carriage House Samplings? Worthy Brown by Carriage House Samplings. I probably did say it and I forgot. So yeah, I also don't have the pattern down for this. I'm sorry. So that was a fully finished. Now, in theory, I should have so many more finishes to share with you guys, but I just don't. You know, I was stitching on stuff that I have, but I was too sporadic. So I didn't finish much, but I do have some whips to share. So I'll share those, and then I'll share my wanna starts sometime. Oh, I didn't get this ready with the cover page. Hold on one second, sorry. This is Quaker spin wheel or something like that. I didn't even think about getting the cover pages out. I'm so out of practice, sorry. Pennsylvania pinwheel. This is by Carriage House Samplings. And this was a Christmas present, which I had asked for. Actually, side note, Kathy Barrick's recent pinwheel release, it's like more green with flowers on it and stuff. She said she was inspired by her old, I guess she had designed this one, not her sister. But anyway, she was inspired by this and then made a new design based on that concept. And that was her more recent release. And I thought that was funny because I had already started this. Not funny like, oh, haha, but just, I was already kind of obsessing over this, and then she released the other one. Anyway, so it just calls for 3 colors of DMC, which I have. It's 351, 680, and the other one's in here. Sorry, hold on. 3787. And here is where I am at. I don't have, you know. I wish I could tell you what linen this is. It's definitely 36 count. It's a Zweigart. But I'm not sure what kind it is. Sorry. But that's where that is, and I really, really like it. Okay, Try not to lose everything as I ripped it apart. And then, yeah, this is my last thing that I've been working on pretty regularly. Shock surprise, I believe this is also a Carriage House Samplings. I mean, regularly recently, not like regularly forever, because otherwise it would be done. And I also have to get the cover page out of it, sorry. Yep, it is. It's Carriage House Samplings, and it is the 1814 Butterfly Collection. This was another influence from Amy Loves Toads, because I just love everything she does, apparently. When I first started this, I had the bright idea of, oh, I'll just stitch a butterfly a week. And of course, that never happened because I don't listen to my own self when I try to give myself rules. Whatever, it's fine. I just have to know that about myself when it comes to hobbies. I just have to do whatever I feel, fly by the seat of my pants, I think. But anyway, it's so beautiful. I love it so much. I'm using the called for DMC. I think it's the called for DMC. No. It calls for soie. I'm using the DMC conversion. They're all in here. And I'm stitching this on 36 count Zweigart Summer Khaki. So here is where I am at. I don't know what all I've gotten done since I last showed it. Probably not an impressive amount, but I did do this for sure. This is new. Probably this too. I think those are new. So yeah, it's looking good. I really am excited to have this done. I also just enjoy working on it, but I'm excited to have it done too, because I think it's so pretty. Okay, so now, this is a pretty short update. That's okay. Oh, I'll show you this. It's in the bag that Teresa, Garden Goose Stitcher, sent me. I love it so much. And I put this little charm on it. I'm not much for like stitching like accessories and cute, not that I don't like them, but I'm just like, I don't have, you know, the budget to be getting all the pretty stitching related things. So I just stick with the stitching for the most part. But I did get this last time I went to Hobby Lobby and I thought it was so cute. So I put it on this special bag. Okay. You should watch the Garden Goose Stitcher. I'm so behind on everybody's Flosstubes that I have to catch up. But I really enjoy her. She's so funny and cute. Okay, so now I'm just gonna show you some things that I dream of starting and hope to stitch soon-ish, whatever that means, someday. Most of these are just, I think all of these might just be kitted with the floss, and the linen choice will have to come after. The first one is probably not a surprise, Coffee and Eggs by the Artsy Housewife. Oh, I've loved this ever since I first saw it. And it hasn't even been that long, but I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. I have the called for flosses. Let me take them out so you can actually see. There's only 3 DMC, it looks like, and then the rest are special flosses, which I like them, but I don't often spring to get special flosses unless it's like a pattern that I mean, I love all the patterns, but I don't know, sometimes there's just special ones, you know, and you just can't imagine it at all different. All right, so there's hazelnut, autumn spice, cauldron, pea pod, perfect pie crust, ribbon red, steamed broccoli, Old Hickory, and Terracotta. So just a lot of fun. I'm assuming I got the DMC that was called for, or I couldn't find the, if it was all specialty, then I probably just got those because I couldn't get these, if that makes sense. I'd have to open it up to find out. But anyway, this is one that I just love and I really want to start it. But I also have a lot of flips that I haven't been working on regularly enough to get things done, so that's sad. So anyway, we'll see. Try not to make that statement with everything that I want to start because that would just get tiresome to listen to. But it's really not that big. I mean, it's okay. It's medium, probably. 148 by 150. And it's a lot of solid stitching. It's not like just little spindly things, you know, but I love it so much. It's so cute. And then this is one that I had gotten, I believe, from when my mom found a bunch of amazing cross stitch patterns at the Habitat for Humanity Restore for 25 cents a piece. I'm pretty sure. So this is La Di Da, Give Her. And it says, give her the fruit of her hands, let her own works praise her in the city gates. So that's from, what, Proverbs 31? And I do have all the DMC for it. Just really like it. And it just, this is the color vibe reminds me of Worthy Brown. So it's like, ooh, if I finish it, then I can hang them near each other and it'll coordinate, you know what I mean? Okay, let's see. Two other want to starts. This one does not have floss with it. And unfortunately, it is not a colorful picture because I had to print it on our black and white. But you can see it. This is Camping Toads by Mama Witch X Stitch. I think I bought the PDF from Etsy a while back. And if you are familiar with her designs, a lot of them are stitched on dark fabric. So I do have a dark cobblestone. Is it dark cobblestone or magical gray? Something Zweigart that's dark, but not full on black because I just don't think my eyeballs would appreciate that very much to put this on. And I do have the DMC for it, including a few that are already on bobbins that I already had. I know it's not popular to bobbinate, but I just can't stop. I can't stop. So this will be so fun to stitch. This is the cutest thing ever. And yeah, I love it. Now, the last thing that I want to start is the biggest, and I haven't started it yet because I feel like I'm crazy. Because it's like, when do you think you're really going to finish this? But I want to finish it. I want to stitch it. All Creatures Great and Small by Barbara Anna Designs. I just love it. And this calls for anchor floss, which I did not have easy access to. So of course I went with DMC. I actually have fabric that I probably will put it onto. So here's all the DMC conversion. Lovely. Believe it or not, I did go through my stash and try to find the colors for this, and I think I probably do have a fair amount of them, but they're tied up in other projects. So I had a Hobby Lobby gift card, so you know. And I do have a 1/4 yard of 36 count antique white Zweigart. The picture, the cover photo looks like it's a slightly more tan, but I do think that this will just work, you know, it'll work, it'll be good. So whenever I get the starting bug, I'm likely going to be starting one of those 4 things. Right now, I don't feel very starty, which is amazing. Like, I want to start things, but I'm not feeling the itch, you know? So yeah, like I said, I do have some designs that I have in my head that I'm now translating to patterns. I was working on this a long time ago too, but at that time I had a laptop that was functioning and I was using PC Stitch. That laptop is on the fritz, and so PC Stitch is tied up on that. And so a good amount of my delay was, what am I gonna do? And also, no one's gonna like it anyway, and all those stupid things that you tell yourself to stop yourself from doing something you wanna do. But I am determined to try. So I actually stitched an entire thing yesterday, or not stitched, charted an entire thing yesterday on Stitch Fiddle. That I have an account with them now. So that's nice that it's online, so it's easy. I can access it from other computers. So I actually used my son's school laptop yesterday. So yeah, that's in the works. I do need to stitch a model for that, and I have lots of other things that I've sketched out that I'd like to chart. So hopefully that'll be coming soon. I hope you guys won't mind seeing that. And then I will add on to the back of this a clip of Amy and I whenever she gets up. Okay, I really hope you're doing well. Thanks for being here. I'm sorry that I was gone for so long and was sporadic before that even, but I am gonna try harder. Yeah, so, okay. I hope you're doing well, and you'll see that next clip. Okay, bye.
Hi guys. So I just wanted to show you some stuff that I've been working on too. So one of my mom's subscribers gave to me.
Hi Heidi.
Yeah. So I did kind of like not keep it the same, but it's a sample. So I finished this not too long ago, and it says Merry Christmas. So
Question. This part was all to pattern basically, right? But this part is what you modified?
Yeah,
Okay.
So all the patterns at the top here, those I kept the same, but really all of the rest I basically changed.
And you used, so Heidi had sent the red floss with this pattern, I think, and it came with the fabric. But then Heidi also kindly gifted you the variegated thread, so you decided to alternate, right? Mm-hmm. And yeah, and she was working on it right before Christmas, and so decided to make it a Christmas sampler, which I love. Yeah. We just still have to repaint the frame. It got a little scuffed during the framing process, but that's okay. It still looks really lovely.
Top a little.
Yeah.
It's okay. The next thing I made is very small. This was just like a little craft kit from like Michael's or something.
I think from Hoblobs.
Actually, yeah, probably Hoblobs. But it's a little hedgehog and it's holding a flower. When I saw it, like my brother got it and I had a unicorn one, but then he never made this, so I just made it. But yeah, it's really cute. I think I kept really all of it the same. I don't think I really changed anything. But there was lines in the flower petals, but I didn't do those.
Like just backstitch lines?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it looks good without it.
And then...
I'm sorry about the dog running around. I hope it's not too loud.
Yeah, he's just having the time of his life. But so... I'm making this pattern now too. It's like a little,
there you go,
like strawberry kind of thing.
Yeah. And you changed the colors, right? You made it more pink.
I made it a little more like light and muted instead of like dark.
Yeah. Is the background gonna be the dark color?
No. It's like a cream color.
Oh, right. Okay.
So this is all I've done of it, but it's like a cream color, and then that's part of the strawberry, and there's a little white in there for one of the flowers. But yeah, that's the only thing I've really been working on. I still have another one that I'm gonna do after this, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, she's always doing other crafty things. So this is not her primary craft.
I like to crochet, I do drawing, I do a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, so, but yeah, we just wanted to share that with you. I'm so impressed with what she's done so far. So, Yeah. Do you have anything else you want to say?
I don't think so, other than hi Heidi.
Hi, Heidi. Okay. Bye, guys. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.